Alright, quick little recap on how I lost these two trades and how I could have done better. First of all, coming into the first trade, saw some price action going on, right? What are we looking for? Liquidity and fair value gap. So this is where we are right here. Oh, my mouse is not working. Hold on. Okay. Right. Highs and all that marked out here. That's not the point. Point is, draw down, sweep these lows, daily and weekly lows. As you see, we had a big loss. I took two trades and I lost both of them. Anyways, price pumps up. Whatever, it's not important. This is on PM. Pushes in. Now we actually pull into market open. See a few things happen. Any confluences? Yes, there's an hourly for value gap that we respect over here. Right. Furthermore, we're in this hourly bearish for value gap. So whatever price does, we know the direction of. So I saw we're in the bearish. I was gonna initially look for shorts, but there was nothing coming together that I could look really for a setup on. And then I came to the conclusion, alright, since we're just pumping, we haven't drawn into any of this stuff, what if we just go into the 1 minute look for a setup and just target something quick? That was my idea, target something quick. As you can tell, well, what was my idea? Well, we came down, pumped up, created an upper value gap, then there was one here. But what did we draw into on this guy? This fair value gap on the 1 minute. And I took that as a reaction, really. I was like, alright, I guess pumping like that. And stopped out off of literally market open candle. And that was maximum loss. I just wanted to practice one more and I got this proper setup. And why is this? Okay. So, after price reacts for whatever reason, say it was because of this hourly for value gap, right? What do? We drop down. Now, what can I say we could target? This hourly lower for value gap, right? Or possibly scale into the 5 minute. Mark out whatever imbalance you feel is comfortable with. So, say this guy. And what do we have here? A fair value gap. Draw into this fair value gap. Are we reacting? Then we close with this bullish reaction. I can now scale down. I see where we are. I'm looking, okay, where can we create an IFVG and a fair value gap combo? Here's our fair value gap. Look at this guy. Where's it located? In our premium. That's a good thing, so we want to disrespect that. What to do? We disrespect it. We tap the highs, okay? After tapping highs, let me just try to zoom out so I can show you guys the highs. After tapping highs, where's price going to seek now? It's going to bounce back and forth. It's a back and forth bouncing game, right? So, where do we go? Into these two fair value gaps. They're both potentials. Since I decided to stretch it all the way to the bottom of these two fair value gaps, I decided to target 40 RR, 40 points. So it's a 2-hour trade still. I just even just off by 0.5. That's whatever, right? And the main one I really want us to push into was the second guy. But say for whatever reason, price action doesn't look like it's gonna tap it. That's why we have our 30-second candles. And we can really utilize and see, okay, what's showing, boom, bullish, could have entered off a view, or whatever reason. And target, honestly, I would have just entered based off of one of these two candles, and just go all out. But yeah, and then that would have been a better makeup for a trade. So, lesson for the day. First of all, we didn't look for any of our confluences. We took a random trade with 0 volatility. That's what happens. Right, where's our IFVG? Not one bit, so why would I take this? Right, we didn't disrespect anything, we're just pumping higher. What am I doing? Right, we're trying to catch the move of a minute, not whatever's going on here. So that doesn't really count. We lacked a lot of things. We did sit in a high confluence area. I did see some bullish execution, but I saw fair value gap, and this setup right here literally correlates to how I typically take a trade. What do I see? Draws on liquidity. What's the narrative, right? Like I said, hourly for value gap, then we have the sweeps that we want to have. We want to sweep some highs. Okay, cool, scale down. What does price do? Bam. Taps into this bearish fair value gap down here. For whatever reason. Just say that I made a bullish for whatever reason. Like I said, this reason could be that we tapped into the hourly for value gap and we need to draw down somewhere. Bam, there's countless confluences in the area, but anyways, it's 5 minute. Okay. Drew into it, reacted off of it. Okay, what can I say we can target now? That high. We can target that high. Why? because that's the next strong liquidity. We're reacting bullish. We target this height and that height. So I scale down. Look for our IFVG plus FVG combo. Bam, right there, reacted. And what am I targeting? That high. And it's the previous high too, so it works both ways. And there's your trade. And you just repeat the setup, right? So 1 minute's always going to be IFVG plus FVG. 5 minutes always going to be a confluence that is a reaction from a 1 hour slash 4 hour. And then we just trade off of that. And we target 1 minute. Always. I had messed that up yesterday. But like same thing, right? Look. Where are we in? 1 hour for value gap over here, right? What did price do? Reacted. Pushed down. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Do we react off of this for value gap? No, we're pushing lower. Are we gonna sweep lows? What do we sweep 5 minute lows? Top of that, we're reacting off of 5 minute for value gap. Bam. Okay. And I see that we close with this type of body, and I say, okay, we have a bullish reaction in this area of confluence. For our two combos, enter target high. That's all. So what did the 1 hour do? It initiated direction, the 5 minute continued direction, and then just like that. And that's how all my other trades look like. Alright, let's go back on YouTube here. I hate to literally re-show a video that you guys might have watched. If you didn't, then oh well. But point is, right? I'll show you this trade. What is it? I think I took it in the morning. Yeah, this trade. This one's too much work to show. We'll do this one. How many here? No. Okay. Alright, so what do I look at? I'm on the 4 hour. Looking at draws on liquidity, right? What are we trying to push down to sweep or fill in? Hourly for value gap, we react off of, push down. We could possibly sweep what? This 4 hour for the 4 hour for value gap, we could possibly sweep now that we react off of this guy, right? And there's no other confluences in the area. I scale down to hourly. What do I see? Oh, there's this hourly for value gap over here, right? So we might react off of this guy, which we are. And where we're going down to again to sweep these lows. So what can I take my judgment off of? Okay, either I could say that I'm gonna go long for whatever reason, or short, right? So okay, I know we're going down. I know we're reacting off of him. But say because we did sweep these lows previously, right? I want to target something. Previous low swept. What do? Market opens literally right on that candle. And what do? Take draws on liquidity right off the rip, right? Why? 5 minute confluence. Yeah, we know we're going down. Yeah, we know we tapped all this, right? But it's a pattern of literally the 5 and the 1 coming together, and the 1 and the 4 doing their thing, right? When a 4 tells narrative, 5 and 1 gives us a setup. So yes, we're down. I could literally look probably for a setup down here too. And there's not much, but the 5 on this side, there's a bunch. What do? Tap into this 5 minute fair value gap. React extremely bullish off of that. And then what did I do from there? I scaled into the 1 minute. And off of the 1 minute, what I look for? IFVG, entered off of that. We did weighted IFVG plus fair value gap, and what are we targeting? 1 minute highs. That's all. Because we're not targeting a long-term trend. We see that the trade is bearish, right? We see that we're reacting and we had all this, right? And we're reacting, we're probably gonna go short. And I can probably sit on the 5 minute from there and look for some sort of setup. Like, okay, over here, this order block, you tap into and pump lower. But we're right now trading what the 1 minute gives us, right? Same thing over here. What does price sweep? This low? Okay, so I know we're pumping high. Cool. What are we probably gonna target? These longs. Okay, so we have an overall picture of what's going on. Now let's go into our 5 minute here. Where can price potentially draw because it's in whatever, this area of liquidity? Check this out. Alright, react off this value gap, we're going down. Where can price potentially go down, tap into, and pump high because of what? The fair value gap. Right, that high time frame liquidity. This 5 minute one. What is it? Tap into the 5 minute one, shows us a positive reaction. Now we go into the 1 minute and target 1 minute highs. Just like that. 1 minute highs. This is excessive, but 1 minute highs like here. Repeat, right? Same thing what I'm doing here. High time frame. Well, where are we in? Hourly for value gap. Where could price potentially draw into? Let's see. Fill, bam. 5 minute. Same exact thing like last time. We were in a 1 hour for value gap. Swept into a 5 minute confluence, fair value gap. And we swept multiple lows with it. right? Including these lows and these lows. We know it's a big time push, right? From there, scale down because we saw a reaction, and wait for our IFVG plus fair value gap combo. IFVG, fair value gap, reaction, pump. So that's our trade. Literally a high time frame confluence slash sweep. So high time frame confluence. I don't know why my con is weird. Confluence. And then we scale down to a 5-minute confluence as a reaction to that guy. So direction is this guy. That taps into this guy. And then from there, 1 minute IFVG plus FVG combo. And that's all the trade is. That's all this. That's as simple as it gets, right? So running it one more time with you guys so that you guys can really understand how the strategy works. Go into the 1 hour, 4 hour, see what's our direction, where we're pumping towards, and if we're in some high time frame confluence. You typically will always be. If not, you wait for it to go into one. We're in one. See it's bearish. What do we see our reactions right now? Kind of bearish based off of this previous candle. Cool. Where are we going to tap into? Some 5-minute thing to bounce off of it, right? 5-minute thing we bounced off of it, right? Right there. Bam. Okay. Saw reaction and everything. Alright, what am I doing now? Scaling into the 1 minute. IVG combo. Enter. That's it. So hopefully you guys understand that. I'm going to be uploading this later on YouTube. Probably tonight. But yeah, that's my recap. I traded pre-market, realizing that's probably not our best bet because we need volatility for scalping. And then on top of that, I mean, you can see what was really going on for the price action. I mean, it did everything that we wanted, and we actually went against our own trading rules. Even though we didn't have one, we still went against it by not looking for the combo, first of all. Second of all, we didn't have really a high time frame like the 5-minute tap. We just literally got excited because I was like, oh, because Biden's out, this is probably gonna mean bullish news. Which, I mean, the thing did pump bullish, but still, I mean, so you have to just be patient, follow your rules despite sometimes news, and yeah, don't get into your head. Just take whatever is whatever. Hopefully tomorrow we get a better setup. Definitely we will, especially with news on the way. But yeah, like I said, we wait for market open and then you look. Did price sweep this? Is price doing this? Right? I mean, we don't have to wait specifically for value gap to tap into, but just whatever's going on now, and then by 9:30 we should be able to enter, but nothing beforehand, or else you're gonna have moments like this where it had to seek liquidity because there's no volume. When it seeks liquidity off the market open, where'd it go? 5-minute lows, 5-minute lows, 5-minute lows, 5-minute lows. Right? All this swept and also reacted off of our premium discounted fair value gap. Right, look at this, right on it. Our discounted fair value gap. So it just comes to say that that's literally it, dude. High time frame for direction, right? And then what do we do from there? Okay, we know we're probably gonna look for sweeps towards the downside. We could probably catch a leg up trade. So then when we do, we go to the 5, we wait for a reaction, and then 1 minute. And that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be uploading soon.